Hello, grade 10 learners! This is Miss Rina Galang of Valenzuela National High School, your music teacher for today. And welcome to Musica Saya class! How are things going? It's nice to see that you are all feeling good today because I have seen your heart reactions. Are you feeling excited for today's lesson? Fantastic! Now, be ready and let us dive into the lives and works of renowned Filipino song composers. Our dear learners, before we move on, I am encouraging you to get up and sit comfortably and find a quiet place so you can better understand our lesson. Also, since this is a virtual class, please be reminded with the following etiquette. Be polite with your words. Don't use foul words or unnecessary comments or stickers that are not related to what is being delivered by the teacher. If you have questions, write it on your notes so you'll be guided by your discussion teacher. In your journey through the discussions and tasks, you are expected to narrate the life of selected contemporary Filipino composers, analyze the musical characteristics of traditional and contemporary Philippine music, improvise simple vocal instrumental accompaniments to selected contemporary Philippine music, perform selections of contemporary Philippine music, and lastly, evaluate music and music performances using guided rubrics. In the previous lesson, you learned about the works, life, and musical styles of the 20th century contemporary new Filipino composers and traditional composers. Before we proceed to the next lesson, let us first answer few questions to test the level of your knowledge before and after instruction. In this activity, you will identify the song composer based on the given clues by commenting the corresponding emojis for each composer. You will be given 5 seconds to answer each question. Comment a heart emoji if your answer is Levi Celerio. Wow emoji if it's Constancio de Guzman. Care emoji for Miguel Velarde Jr. Happy emoji if it's for Restituto Umali. And laughing emoji if it's Hernani Cuenco. Are you ready, grade 10? Let's G! Our first song composer is an active member of the Manila Symphony Orchestra, and he composed the song Nahan. You have 5 seconds to answer. Have you answered a laughing emoji for Hernani Cuenco? Very good! That's correct! Song composer number 2. He is a Filipino songwriter, composer, arranger, conductor, and film music scorer. 5 seconds to answer. If your answer is a happy emoji for Resti Umali, you are magnificent. Now let's have song composer number 3. He is better known as Mike Velarde and is a composer, conductor, movie actor, and a musical director. 5 seconds to answer. If your answer is a care emoji for Miguel Velarde Jr., then you got it right. Now here's song composer number 4. He was acknowledged as the Dean of Filipino Composers and Musical Directors. 5 seconds starts now. If you answered wow emoji for Constancio de Guzman, then you are right. Now, let us have our 5th song composer. He was included in the Guinness Book of World Records for his skill in playing music on leaf. If your answer is Levi Celerio, then you got it right! Did you get a perfect score, grade 10? That's wonderful! My dear grade 10 learners, let's have another activity. This activity is entitled Silhouette Me. In this activity, I will give you 5 seconds to look at the silhouettes of the composers while revealing some clues of their works, life, and musical styles. Are you ready? Let's start with number 1. Clues. Kay ganda ng ating musika and American Broadway musicals. If your answer is Ryan Cayabyab, you are correct. Number 2. Clues. The Father of Kundiman and Pilipinas Kong Mahal. If your answer is Francisco Santiago, then you are correct. Number 3. He studied at Chicago Music College and he composed Bituing Marikit. If you answered Nicanor Abelardo, you are excellent. Number 4. Clues. Combined sounds of the environment with ethnic music, and he composed Ugma Ugma. If your answer is Jose Maceda, you are brilliant.
Number 5.
His compositional style features chromaticism, and he composed Ding Ding Nga Diyawa. If your answer is Ramon P. Santos, then you are exceptional. Virtual Cup for you, my dear grade 10 learners. You are really doing great today. At this point, let's have our 3rd activity. This activity is called Hello, my name is. In this activity, you will identify the name of the song composers and the title of the song. The lyrics will appear on your screen. Let's begin. Here's number 1. Hello, my name is. Kahit konting pagtingin, kung manggagaling sa'yo, ay nabis ko ng ligaya dahil sa ikaw ay mahal ko. If your answer is Levi Celerio, you are correct. How about the title of the song? Great! The title of the song is Kahit Konting Pagtingin. Now let's have number 2. Hello, my name is...
Maalaala mo kaya ang sumpa mo sa akin, ng pag-ibig mo ay sadyang di magbabalik.
If your answer is Constancio de Guzman, you are excellent. Can you tell me the title of the song? Good job! The title of the song is Maalaala Mo Kaya. Now let's have number 3. Hello, my name is...
Dahil sa'yo, nais kong mabuhay. Dahil sa'yo, handang mamatay. Dapat mong tantuin, wala nang ibang giliw. Puso ko'y tanungin, ikaw at ikaw rin.
If your answer is Miguel Velarde, then you got it right. How about the title of the song? Good! The title of the song is Dahil Sa'yo. Now let's have song composer number 4. Hello, my name is...
Kalesa'y may pang-akit na taglay, maginhaw at di maalinsangan. Nakahalina kung pagmasdan, kalesa ay pambayang sasakyan.
If your answer is Hernani Cuenco, you are excellent. Now, can you tell me the title of the song? Superb! The title of the song is Kalesa. Now, let's proceed to question number 5. Hello, my name is...
Saan ka man naroroon, sinta, pag-ibig kong wagas ang iyong madarama. Kailan pa man puso ko'y di lilimot, pusong uhaw sa iyong pag-irot.
If you answered Resty Umali, then you are correct. How about the title of the song? The title of the song is Saan Ka Man Naroroon.
Have you got all the answers correctly? Great! I am glad that you are all participative and smart. Music has been part of every Filipino's life. They love to listen and sing songs. These songs are sometimes into music for movies which marked our aesthetics in music and film. In the 20th century, the names Levi Celerio, Constancio de Guzman, Mike Velarde, Hernani Cuenco, and Restituto Umali are some known songwriters in the country that until now, their music is still being played in the radio. In fact, their music has made a remarkable impact to all Filipinos. Here's our first song composer. Levi Celerio is a Filipino prolific songwriter and a composer born on April 30, 1912 in Tondo, Manila, and died on April 2, 2002. He wrote more than 4,000 Filipino songs. These compositions include love songs, Christmas songs, and nationalistic songs. Some of his works were made into movies in the Philippines. Celerio was also included in the Guinness Book of World Records for his skill in playing music using a leaf. Celerio was bestowed the National Artist for Music and Literature in 1997 by the former President Fidel Ramos and was recognized as composer and lyricist who inspired every Filipino. Celerio studied at the Academy of Music in Manila. Furthermore, he was also a former member of the Manila Symphony Orchestra. Here are some of his works. Ikaw, kahit konting pagtingin, saan ka man naroroon, lyrics of Ugoy ng Duyan, Ang Pipit, Itik-itik, Pitong Gatang, Waray-waray, Ang Pasko ay Sumapit. Now, let us listen to the sample of his song, Ang Pipit. Is a song about a small passerine bird. The song depicts the sad life of Filipinos who remain captured in their own country. And Pipit was also made into a one-act play reflecting the misfortune life of a Filipino family. This song is also included in Pelita Corrales' music album Remembering Levi Celerio in 2017. Our next song composer is Constancio Canseco de Guzman. Who is he? Constancio de Guzman was born on November 11, 1903 in Guiguinto, Bulacan, and died on August 16, 1982. While growing up in Manila, he studied piano and composition under Nicanor Abelardo. He started pursuing law, but he shifted and finished B.S. Commerce at the Jose Rizal College in 1928. Because of his deep passion to music, he continued his craft in composing music for films. He was acknowledged as the Dean of Filipino movie composers and musical directors. De Guzman's panaginip gave way for his opportunity to record many songs under Villar and Columbia Records. Some of his works are Ang Bayan Ko, Kung Kita'y Kapiling, Babalik Ka Rin, Ang Tangi Kong Pag-ibig, Birheng Walang Dambana, Maalaala Mo Kaya, at Sa Piling Mo. Here's Ang Tangi Kong Pag-ibig by Constancio de Guzman.
Ang tangi kong pag-ibig ay minsan lamang, ngunit ang iyong akala ay hindi tunay. Hindi ko lilimutin magpakailan pa man habang ako ay narito. asin mo't nagtitiis ng kalungkutan. Ang buhay ko'y unti-unti nang pumapanaw. Wari ko pa sinta, ako'y mamamatay kung di ikaw ang kapiling habang buhay.
Our next song composer is Miguel Gison Velarde Jr. Are you familiar with him? Miguel Gison Velarde Jr., better known as Mike Velarde, is a composer, conductor, movie actor, and a musical director. He was born on October 23, 1913 in Manila and died in 1986. Velarde's family moved to Zamboanga, spending his childhood and teenage years. There, he was inspired to pursue music by his mother, who became his first piano and violin teacher. Velarde found himself writing and composing Tagalog until an opportunity opened to him in the world of movie. Some of his works are Luksong Tagumpay, Alaala Kita, Lahat ng Araw, Habang Buhay, Minamahal Kita, Ikaw ay Akin, Dahil sa Iyo, As Long as Forever, Buhay, Bituing Marikit. Now, let us listen to Minamahal Kita by Mike Velarde.
Minamahal, minamahal kita, at kita ay di mag-iiba. Hindi mo ba natalabas, sinta? Bawat kilos ko'y pangarap ka. Minamahal, minamahal kita, at sa iyo ang tanging pag-asa. Asahan mong dalangin ko tuwin na minamahal, minamahal kita.
Restituto Umali, or better known as Resti Umali, is our next song composer. Resti Umali is a Filipino songwriter, composer, arranger, conductor, and film music scorer. He was born on June 16, 1916 at Paco, Manila. Being exposed to music at a young age with his father, he learned to play the violin. In Mapeh High School, he learned solfeggio and score reading. Umali was also an active member of the school glee club and orchestra. Umali majored in composition and conducting at the Conservatory of Music, University of the Philippines, now UP College of Music. Here are Restituto Umali's arrangements and musical scores for films. Arrangement of the Philippine National Anthem for Boston Pops Orchestra for the Philippine Independence Night in Boston, 1972. Katakataka, No Man is an Island, Pinagbuklod ng Langit. Mga Anghel na Walang Langit, Ang Alamat, who won the Best Musical Score in FAMAS Awards. Here's Restituto Umali's popular song compositions. Saan Ka Man Naroroon, Alaala ng lumipas, ang pangarap ko'y ikaw. Sa libis ng baryo, di ka nag-iisa at paano kita lilimutin. Now, let us listen to Resty Umalis, Saan Ka Man Naroroon.
Saan ka man naroroon, sinta, pag-ibig kong wagas ang iyong madarama. Kailan pa man sa iyo'y dinilimot, pusong uhaw sa iyong pag-irog. Saan ka man naroroon, sinta, pangarap ko'y ikaw, pagkat mahal kita. Asahan mong sa habang panahon, alaala kita saan ka man naroroon.
At this point, let's have our last Filipino song composer. Here's Hernani Cuenco. Hernani Cuenco is a Filipino composer, film scorer, musical director, and music teacher. He was born on May 10, 1936 in Bulacan and died on July 11, 1988. Cuenco bestowed as a National Artist for Music in 1999. His works highly embarked Filipino musical flavors. He even used the classical kundiman as inspiration in some of his works. At the present, his music remains part of every Filipino's lives. He was an active member of the Manila Symphony Orchestra, where he played the cello. He also played for the Filipino Youth Symphony Orchestra and Manila Chamber Soloists. Here are some of his admired works. Nahan, diligin mo ng hamog ang uhaw na lupa. Pilipinas, inang bayan, isang dalangin, kalesa, gaano kita kamahal.
Now, let us listen to Cuenco's Nahan.
Broken-hearted lovers may relate to the words of the song Nahan. The words of the song seek for the promised love, embrace, and sweet kisses. Cuenco even made the song sounds painful by using chromatics in the melody.
Di ba't sabi mo kay ganda ng lahat, kulay rosas pa ang mga bulaklak, tila sa akin ay ayaw pang magtapat. Yan bang sabi mong pag-ibig?
The song requires the singer to show intense, longing interpretation to highlight the character of the song. And that concludes our topic for today. Now, my great learners, get ready and perform the following activity. This activity is entitled Take your spotlight. Here's the direction. You are about to be a stage performer. Make a video of yourself performing any work among the discussed song composers. You may sing their composed song or make an instrumental cover. After making your video, it is time to evaluate your own performance. Use the given rubrics for your self-evaluation. Send the video in your class group chat, or you may also upload it in different platforms so that other people may learn about the songwriter and see your performance. Here will be the criteria in grading your performance. For the singing. And here is the rubrics for the instrumental cover. Now, grade 10, bring out your notebook and pen and answer this activity. Match column A and column B. Write the letter of the correct answer on the space provided in each number in column A. You may also type your answer in our comment section. I'm giving you 30 seconds to answer. Timer starts now. Time's up. Let's check your answer. For number 1, the answer is letter B. Number 2, E. Number 3, C. Number 4, D. And number 5, A. Have you got all the answers correctly? Great! I'm glad that you are all participative and smart. You are going to make a feature writing. Choose one songwriter that you learned. Write an article featuring his life, works, and awards. After writing it, make a video of yourself and render it like a broadcaster. Send the video in your class group chat, or you may also upload it in different platforms so that other people may learn about the songwriter and see your performance. Submit a copy of your article in a whole sheet of paper. If you do not have any access to internet, you can submit your output to your teacher through the box in your school. Here's the rubrics for your performance. My dear grade 10 learners, we should always remember the song composers who became popular with their musical background or theme songs of movies and films. We have Levi Celerio, who made it to the Guinness Book of World Records for being the only person who made music with leaf. We also have Constancio de Guzman, who was acknowledged as the Dean of the Filipino Composers and Musical Directors, and composer of the nationalistic song Bayan Ko. Mike Velarde Jr., who was a composer, conductor, and musical director who composed the most popular song Dahil Sa'yo. Hernani Cuenco, who was also a composer, film scorer, musical director, music teacher, whose compositions are still popular and well loved up to this day. And last but not the least, Resty Umali, who was also composer, teacher, musical arranger, and wrote a total of more or less 120 movie theme songs and composed more than 250 scores for movies. Always remember that Philippines, our country, is a home of talented composers and musicians. Internationally, we are acclaimed musicians, performers, and composers. That is why we must never neglect the skills that we have. We must learn to appreciate our own. Let us admire our own. Let's patronize our own music and let us know our own musicians. In that way, if we know our own, we will know who we really are as Filipinos. And that concludes our music for this quarter, my dear learners. Thank you for listening and continually tuning in to Valenzuela Live. I hope you had fun learning. Again, this is Miss Rina Galang saying, music is not boring because we will always have fun learning here only on Musica Saya Class. I see you again next time. Bye!